my veins. You're the drug that's driving me insane. Oh, I'm falling. Cut me open, bleed me dry. You're the one I die to satisfy. Going crazy, crazy for you. Lose my mind, but what can I do? Take my breath, my blood, my name. Without you, baby, I'm not the same. Crazy, crazy, I'm breaking apart. Pull the knife, you're killing my heart. Oh, no. Crazy for you, crazy for you.
Welcome my friends to another stream from Typhoon about Earth Online. Basically today we are gonna be talking about some few more stuff about an actual version of the game, because so far from what I see we were not able to get any additional developers update, though when we are talking about the developers, we basically have heard from them on the last weekend, and from what I can see from main developer, his last name is Machin. He was actually saying that over the weekend he was not able to do anything for the game, but he was actually able to accomplish some stuff last Friday. So it includes some high sec, low sec, and no sec security zones in the future game, and also it means that he was able to block the boxes, so for some period of time it can be opened only by the owner. And as well they were able to display the edges of the zones on the client. So little by little we are waiting from additional updates. And also he was reporting that when we are talking about the base of knowledge, the developers were able to gather additional pages about help about market programming, and also when we are talking about new skills adjustments, so they were actually going through some additional work for base base equipment, and it is actually up to tier 3 and 4 that they are already up to date. So we are getting some additional experience in what developers are up to and what they have done so far. And also we are gonna move onward to the lower parts of the mine. I actually am willing to reach new depths on the stream as well, though it means that I probably would be able to travel for some period of time, but I'm not scared of that. We were already doing that, so only the thing that I should probably take with me is another let me see. I would probably take with me the garage, at least one. Yes, it's not hard to do. As well as I'm gonna take some roads with me. And that's probably it. With this amount of resources we would be able to fight against any other digger, and also we would be able to probably reach some new depths. We'll see. Alrighty, as well as we are actually gonna read the final reports from the developer. So he also was saying that they are planning to do opening of the buildings and then some adjustments toward the way the diggers will be fighting between each other. So that's perhaps one of the things that we are waiting a lot, because now the way to fight with other diggers is very I would say not interesting, because PvP players, they like to be different from others, and they like some different ways to interact with each other and with PvE mobs, for example. So that's what we have. And also, as you see, I forgot to place some additional electro decompressors, but now we are all ready to roll. From what we see, we have this small amount of energy, but that is not a trouble from what I see, so we'll be fine most likely with that one. And lastly, they were checking the synergies between items, except plasma and gamma synergies, because they are waiting for fighting completely worked through setup. And also they are doing new version of quests, yeah, so that's some additional stuff that we probably are waiting a lot, because quests are creating additional pressure and interest to the game. So that's what the developers have so far. Was actually very grateful to update you on some stuff that they are doing so far and what they are up to. And let's see what happens next. We are ready for everything basically that is in our power, and we are really waiting for another update because we really want to play some new version, because the last update was actually about a year ago, so we are a bit tired. And you know, any game lacks the community version of the game, the playable one. That's what is also important about in-game processes that we currently have and that we should have. Also, I would love to hear in comments about your expectations for the game, and what are you actually planning to accomplish in the new update, and what do you think the new update would be. Also, it probably is easier to get more bombs from the place that I'm going from, because if I will be getting all the way through, I don't know where the ghouls have stopped, perhaps on this hole, because now I need to get through the sector like it was never opened, and I don't remember where the road exactly was, so it would be a bit tough to check that. So perhaps I would actually need to return one more time toward the place where where my base was, because it seems like we would not be able to check where exactly the road was, and that means that we need to break through by bombs, as otherwise it would take a lot of time, which is actually crazy. Also, if we are talking about cyan crystals, our main goal right now is to reach level 60 with cyan crystal main extraction, to open destruction mining, and then proceed to opening crystallogenesis. So we are reaching new levels over here by digging with our other digger, and that means that we need some more nanobots, which we don't have, and that means that probably we would be digging red crystals after we finish up reaching new depths, you know. And that's what we are ready for. Right now I'm just thinking about getting through this sector quicker and easier somehow, and perhaps I would need more bombs for that. So that's why I'm choosing to return back toward the place where my base is located. So let me get there. Righty. Also, as you see, I have created the straight line over here. That means that we are able to drop any lava inside of this hole, and yeah, that was actually working for me quite well so far. So we forgot to take enough bombs with us, and let's do that. Let's create around additional 100. Yep, that should be enough for our stream. That's more than we usually take, actually, because I am actually very cautious with the amount of bombs I'm using, even though we have a lot of resources that are related to creation of bombs, so we can bomb through seemingly everywhere where we need to. So basically that means that we can place some bombs over here, for example. I actually was willing to do that earlier, but for some reason was afraid to do that, so that's actually quite a good thing to do right now. Because that way you can destroy the lava, which is good for us. Good, so some more destruction of lava and we are ready to move forward. We also actually having ability to place additional bombs inside of lava to be able to destroy it. ready to roll. Oh, and the same is over here seemingly. So like we can just simply place bombs here. And that would actually create less pressure on what we do. Alrighty, so here we are all ready, and now we are ready to break through by bombs. Basically just to make sure we know where to get to forward. So basically playing Bomber. That was a very old game, and I actually love that the Earth Online actually provides the opportunity to do that. I actually was not thinking earlier that when you're walking through the magma rock, you are able to like fix everything by doing it the following way. And it seems like it is a correct way, because like what is the better way to get rid of lava if you don't have a hole close to the following location? At least for me, that seems to be the best way to clear everything out. So here we are. Have got done some mess around, and now we can continue toward the location for next bomb placement. By the way, Sectorosium is much easier to destroy than even crystals, so it's good to get closer to it. You see how much Sectorosium is destroyed by one bomb. Good, so now we are done. We are actually all ready to roll onward toward that direction. And while walking, we may also talk regarding some other stuff. So when we are talking about what developer has accomplished prior to that, on last week, we see that they were able to adjust the explosion of the thermolite, that is new feature of the next version of the game that would be available. We don't know when, because they actually were promising it to be released last weekend, and they are just reporting that they are making some adjustments, but still we are not able to play that version for now. But they were also able to finish the Xenolite for a different type of toughness of the crystals. Yes, so it would be much easier to look for the old version, or not digging Xenolite for a while. Also, they are redoing quests, the beginning quests, and placing it in the correct configuration, as well as they began to form the base of knowledge and the actual description of the main game mechanics. And before the release, they are willing to enter the way to interact with the game, market, programming. Also, they are reporting that for now they have only nice pictures and text, and that coding will be actually later available. So over here I also am willing to get some all of that destroyed, because that is actually killing the digger while he is traveling through this stuff. So we would actually be willing to place the bomb close by to this location as well. Alrighty, so that was done, and now we are also looking for the same closer to that place. And over here. So, and now we are simply going to the right direction. I'm gonna place the bombs only on the place where they are needed. And here we see that we are going the wrong way, but we don't have anywhere to go exploring, so we are able to go into the right direction quite fast. Right, so as well, additionally, when we are talking about the forming of the base of knowledge, next point after base of knowledge, the machine was actually reporting that they found this balance when we are talking about thermolite, because when you were digging thermolite, it was more about gaining experience, not resources, and that's the wrong way around. So like, you need to gain more resources than experience. Also, they were creating more understandable the description of every resource that is available in the game, and they were also doing some stuff with the program that is able to automatize the digger. Also, I was already talking about high security zones. Yes, so that was beginning to be done on the last week, closer to the weekend. And also they were preparing the map to be breaking into zones. Also, they found the bug that the actual look of the diggers, yes, and the main part that is protecting the digger was not working correctly because it was not able to have parameters upgraded. So they fixed that, and they localized the version for English players. So right now, basically, on the next version that we will have soon, we would be able to have a better localization. We'll see how it works. I don't know if we would be able to play a fully, localized version in the next release, but if developers are saying that they have fixed something, we are better believe them for now till we would be able to check that. Great, so here we are moving closer to the place where we would be able to open new sectors, which is the actual goal of this stream. So we are just getting toward the place where we would be able to gain more knowledge about the areas, yes, that are close by. And as we were able to find it with Bilichka, or unfortunately I don't not know or I forgot the main in-game name of the person, because that is not his main account. Yes, that's only us that are trying to be official about in-game playing, not creating some additional problems for developers. So that's what we have so far, as well as also developers. They are saying that 75% of the tier 1, 2, 3 and 4 were already checked and fixed, and 25% is left to be fixed. So that's all we have from the developers. Unfortunately, they are not talking a lot, and they are saying that they have a lot of bugs to fix. 27 are critical and 23 minor. I think it is less than that right now, and we will see when they will actually be able to release something workable for us, because we were waiting for a while by now. 1 year. No, that's crazy. No way. Why the magma is not destroyed? That's not right. Oh no, it was actually locked out. So here we see that the resources, they got a respawn, so we need to be a bit more careful. Also, we need to see how many bombs we have left, because we were using them quite a lot lately. Yeah, seems like we have 18 bombs left, so we should be more careful with the resources. Yeah, but still, one bomb should be used over here. And yes, they are easily breakable, because that is resource that I created not a while back. I probably will destroy this lava sometime later, because 17 bombs left, that is not really much for us. And also I see that some other player has taken the box with one garage that I did leave over here on that healer. Still, we have had some fun on the way, and we were able to talk a bit more about the in-game processes, and that is important for us to stay on the top of the game. So welcome to my streams. And yes, Demor is reporting that because we have no update, he is able to dig the max amount of the metallium, digged every bit on the metallium. Yeah, that's crazy. It's really crazy. Reaching the top in digging some crystal is just horrific. That means that we didn't have an update for a while. But that also means that the server is stable. By now they have found all possible bugs in this version of the game, but for us it is important to gain new content. Alrighty, so here we probably can charge a bit. Seems like no player is willing to live in this place, even though there are 4 healers that are placed here. And that was actually recorded on one of my streams. I think you remember that one, the last stream. And probably you can understand why no one is living here if we would be talking about that in 2 words. No one is living here because it is too deep. When it is too deep, you do not have enough energy. So like 16k of energy, really? Like you cannot place a digger to dig the even you know, big part of the sector by this. So that's why everyone is trying to live much higher than that, and there are not much players that are willing to live here, but that is what it is. That's what we play. So basically, if you are willing to live specifically here in the following depth, you probably are better to be ready for some additional troubles. And I have one trouble. I don't have enough bombs with me, which means that I would have to get a garage here just to take some additional bombs with me. That was not wise to get all of the bombs spent on this lava, and that means that I would have to run back up again. Oh no, man, that's crazy. Let me think about that actually. No, we still have about an hour, and if we can open additional part of the mine, why not? Why not? It's kinda crazy. Alright, let me see how far I would be able to get with 17 bombs, and then if I would need more, I would choose to place a garage here. We will see. You know, it's really far to walk here, and it is much safer and better to dig a bit up into the mine. Hi Asanaji, welcome to the stream from Typhoonum about Earth Online. Basically, yes, I agree with you. Uh, yes, ambience music is fun. So, when we are talking about the base in such depth, it is not really comfortable. So, as I was already saying, the main trouble of this depth is the lack of energy, and if you are willing to live here, you should have other digger completely focused on getting some blue crystals, yes, and because I don't want to dig blue crystals, I do not live in such a depth. Yes, because blue crystals would be able to give you the opportunity to use the auto recharger that replenishes energy using the electro cells from cargo, yes, and to get additional electro cells you really need great amounts of blue crystals. So yes, kind of like that. I didn't know this sector is gonna be filled up, but that is what it is. It's got refilled, and actually got refilled by this sector, which is really weird to me. I thought it would be the same as this one, or even this one. Alrighty. Sanaji, unfortunately, I do not remember what map you're talking about. Probably you should reach me in private messages to remind me about the map you're talking about. Alrighty, so here we finally were able to reach the point we have stopped at last stream. And if you remember correctly, if I remember correctly, that's where we have ended, and that's where we would be able to go through. And the more we would be actually digging this time, the more bombs we would be able to save to actually break through undiggable sectorosium this time, That is very unfortunate for us because it slows down our stream. And yeah, and basically when we open this sector and develop it, we would be able to see where we should go next. And that is my main plan for now. Basically just to get through toward this location. Somewhere over here. And when we do that, we would be probably able to get through the undiggable sectorosium by bombs that we have. Even though 17 bombs doesn't seem like a lot, it is enough for some, main purposes. Unfortunately, I get a feeling like we would need to use some bombs on those crystals. Which would leave us with 2 bombs less than it was. So basically by placing this bomb we were able to avoid digging crystal, and as we see, for some reason the rock number 3 or goo rock is much easily diggable than any crystals, though it's probably the same in every mine. Sorry, in every place I meant. Also, we are probably trying to reach the following location, because here it is a dead end, so by placing bombs over here we would not really accomplish anything. So that means that we probably need to dig up this and this cell, and then if we would place a bomb over here we should probably be done, and then only bombs would take care of the rest. That's what I personally would think of. No way. Why? I thought I would spend 1 bomb here, but I spent 2. Okay, so we are all good. Now we are closer to the place where we should just break through by bombing. And I think we would have enough bombs, just right enough to open the following sector, or we even would have some bombs left to open an additional one. That's why we are better to be safe with bomb usage. X, one opening. Nope, that's not true. And also, I don't even know where to place the road here. Seems like we have two openings over there. Alrighty, so let's try to place a bomb here and see. Maybe we will create only one opening. No, we created two. Or one. Only one opening over here. Right, so we are placing the road in this location. Righty, so now we are all ready to row and explore the following sector. I also hope that there would be some additional depth toward that side, if we are lucky. Now we see that we don't have enough bombs to clear up the lava, but we would have them later on when we would like to. Now it is just the time to look around, yes, to see what place we are gonna move to next. And as I see, we do not need really to open the following place, because we know that there is no opening toward that location. You see, there is adminium over here, so that means that we need to move somewhere toward the location over there, toward the left, because we don't know if there is an opening toward that side and to the following place. By the way, is there the purple crystals are useful for anything? Because so far I didn't see any usage for them really. Do you know maybe something regarding this? Purple crystals. What do they even do? Creating a radar. Nope. It seems like it is not even working. That's just terrific. Because to return to the following location is just... Oh, how much time did we spend on that? It's just crazy. Man, what did I do? It's hilarious. I don't know. I just didn't think that I would have a luck in nanobots. Man, it's just... What? What did I do? Okay, whatever. That means that we would not return there for now. There is not much resources that are there that are very important for us as a player, because main equipment we are still carrying with us, and I'm grateful that for now the following player that is living in a close place to me, that he is quite peaceful. So that means that we would be able to place some additional batteries on our digger, get charged, and after that perhaps place him on a program, because run over there seems to be not very interesting for anyone. So what's regarding this digger? Here we perhaps still getting through the following sector, gaining more knowledge about cyan crystals main extraction. We should also check how much we have the red crystals, because red crystals right now, it is one of the main things that are needed for our digger, from what I remember, to get the additional stuff done with the update of cyan crystals main extraction, because right now we don't have enough nanobots. Yeah, that's just hilarious. Okay, so now we are all ready to do that. Getting some nanobots. Then now perhaps I would choose some location to place our digger up or there. So, and because we would be doing that, we should probably check the depth we are able to reach with the equipment we have. So if I would displace one electro decompressors, how much trouble I would get? 5.5k, and we have 6k, so 5.5, it is where? No, we cannot survive without it, which means that we need to get it back up, and also it means that we need to place four red lamps, or 3, then we would be able to dig for more time. Let's place 4. We have 16k of energy, but we would be able to earn some resource. Also, let's see if we have any nanobots that we can craft. And we see we don't have enough for another level of main extraction of cyan crystals, so that's what we will do. We would look for actually the sector close by, somewhere where we can dig the red crystals, And that's what we will do. Yes, so for now it is our choice. Getting also some C190. And we are all ready to roll. So to be able to do the following, actually we should get toward that sector and create the specific place where a straight line where the or open the hole where everything that we dig, you know, lava would be able to fall to. Let me find the right place to go through. Over here seems to be a good location. Alrighty, so gonna think about that. Perhaps we would need to create a straight line, but first I would go and open the way for the lava to go to. Here we are. So right now we have opened the place for lava. That is the correct hole. So it seems like if we dig, we should probably start digging from the following place to be able to make the hole open for everything. And let's hope that we would, in the same location, have enough resource for all of that. So my friends, I was grateful to record the stream for you on Monday, and I hope that that would be joyful for those who were not able to watch it live. And I am thankful for you joining my stream, and I hope that we would be able to meet each other other times on other streams, and that we would have an additional developer update soon. So thanks for joining, and I will see you other times. May the force be with you.
Your touch is venom, sweet like sin. You've carved your name